guys, Mitchell00 here. So have you ever been on YouTube and had one or two minor inconveniences which weren't worth making a full video about? Well, I'm here today to give you my top 10 most annoying things about YouTube, because one of them alone was not worth making a 3-minute video about. Let's get this list rolling with number 10. Vloggers who don't frame their shots properly. Now I know sometimes you're in a cramped space or you might be in a bit of a rush, but when it's clear to the person watching that you haven't really put much effort into your video, then maybe it's time to start rethinking your video making strategy. Number 9. Windows Movie Maker. And I don't just mean the software, I mean the people who don't understand how to use it. Now everyone's got to start somewhere, and admittedly Windows Movie Maker is kind of a limited video editing program. But don't you immediately lose interest in a video when someone's titles look like this? Enough said. Number 8. Videos with terrible lighting, or vloggers who aren't looking into their camera lens. Now some people don't have a very good camera, so no matter how well lit a room may be, the camera views it as really dark and really mucky and grainy and not all that good at all. But hardware limitations isn't really much of an excuse to not put any effort into your video. There are always ways around this kind of stuff. Now most cameras have a thing called white balance. Try looking for your white balance settings and adjusting it. And sometimes things as simple as a household lamp can help lighting with the scene. Also on most cameras is a flip screen located to the side which you might be tempted to look at while you're recording. You don't have to be looking at the camera screen all the time to make sure you look good in every individual second of every individual shot. And in the worst case scenario, if you really find it that distracting, you can always flip the screen around. Ta-da! Problem solved. Number 7. Complaints about the YouTube layout. We get it. The new YouTube layout is not as good as the old new YouTube layout. It may take a couple of weeks for you to adjust and then realize it's the exact same YouTube. These people find the most ridiculous, tiny little things to complain about. I mean, they weren't making these kind of complaints back in 2005. Were they? This is how YouTube used to look like, and this is how YouTube looks like now. Change it back, we want the old YouTube back. Kinda stupid. Number 6. Comments which are completely irrelevant to the video in question. Such examples include, Justin Bieber's music sucks, and his videos suck too, and his music is also really crap, and I don't like Justin Bieber. Thumbs up if you're the 306th viewer. If you don't repost this, you're a noob. First, number 5. People who don't know the difference between a fact and an opinion. When it comes to comic books, movies, video games, or really any type of media, one's tastes are purely subjective. So if you don't like something, you're at no obligation to read it, watch it, play it, or participate in it in any way. People on the internet are allowed to have their own opinions. That's kind of what makes the human race unique. So if it doesn't affect you personally, there's no reason to go beyond it other than a friendly debate. Dragon Ball Evolution is a crappy movie, and a lot of people seem to agree on that. But if someone does like it, I'm not going to accuse them of ignorance. Look at that, we're at the halfway point. Number 4. Long intros. I'm not going to sit through what feels like hours of anime and video game footage just to watch a 30-second vlog. If you really want to put anime to Linkin Park music, then make AMVs. But otherwise, people are just going to get bored. Keep your introductions brief. 10 seconds tops, maybe 20 seconds. The only exceptions are when you're making a cartoon or a web series. Number 3. Not watching a video all the way through, or not reading the video description before you post a comment. Now this seems to be a very common complaint for a lot of content creators. I mean, just imagine having to sort through thousands of questions, all relating to a single subject which you already acknowledged within the video description. It is kind of annoying. So always watch the video till the end, or read the video description. It might answer your comment, or query, or complaint, or whatever it is that you want to express to the creator of the video. Number 2. Badly cut or edited videos that always leave in the mess ups. Do that again. Badly cut or edited videos that and finally, number 1. Terrible spelling and grammar. Now I understand if English isn't your first language, that's okay. But these people who genuinely think that lowercase, shortened versions of the English language with no punctuation whatsoever is the way to go. It's just, you're not gonna get your message across. No one's gonna understand you, at all. People aren't gonna take you seriously, and you're just gonna get irritated, and you're not gonna understand why people are finding it hilarious. The internet is a communication device, and as such, you need to be able to communicate. People aren't really gonna take you seriously. In fact, people might actually find it hilarious, which is just gonna get you irritated. And that's my top 10 list of minor inconveniences about YouTube. Tune in next week, where I'm going to complain about my alarm clock. Stupid alarm clock. Catch you later.